Hello everyone, great to be with you from Stamford Bridge. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It is Chelsea up against Leeds United.
As is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. And a look at the Chelsea starting 11. Cucurella starts with Reece James in the fullback positions. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. And a look at the starting 11 for Leeds United.
Well, we believe they're going to play with the same system here. But it's all about the midfield battle. Whoever wins that should control the tactics.
Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, he will try and get on the ball as much as possible. He loves to affect the game with his combination play, and I'm sure we're going to see a lot of that again today.
And pressing from the front. James. Tanaka. Aronson. Tanaka. Reece James. Caicedo. James. Fernandes. Now with Palmer. Cucurella. Enzo Fernandez. That's a lovely ball. Good patient build-up as they try to fashion something. Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. Could be dangerous. Possible chance. And it goes. The opening goal in this contest.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
One 0 then. Palmer. Now with James. Caicedo. Almost at half-time, it's going the way of the visitors as things stand. What have you made of what you've seen?
Well, I think they've been the better side in this first half. They've defended well, they've looked dangerous in attack, and they've controlled the midfield. It's been a solid performance so far.
Oh, moving it nicely. Enzo Fernandez. And the first 45 minutes have come and gone here at Stamford Bridge. Well, it wasn't what we expected prior to the game, but it's been a struggle out there for Cole Palmer.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, underway once more into the second half, and from a Chelsea point of view, it's all about battling back. Caicedo. On to James. Palmer. Enzo Fernandez. On to Caicedo. Promising ball. Oh, great vision. Moving the ball nicely in search of an equaliser. Well, breaking at pace. And danger averted. Well read. Enzo Fernandez. Pedro. Chances on. Oh, still needs clearing. Well, that's the end of that for now. Brendan Aronson. Nyonto. Aronson. Chelsea regaining possession. Counter-attacking possibilities. Well, it broke down, alas. Gabriel Gudmundsson. On to Ampadu. Into the final 20 minutes. Ampadu. Gabriel Gudmundsson. And with the advantage, no reason why you shouldn't play keep ball.
Well, they're making this look very easy, aren't they?
James. Tanaka. Now with James. Well, time is ebbing away, and they're using this passing approach to marvellous effect. Ethan Ampadu. Cross blocked. Well, there's still scope for late drama here. 5 minutes left, and just one goal between the sides. Could be in. Oh, a goal! That levels it in the closing phase of this game.
Well, we can see it again now, and it all starts with the pass over the top. It takes out so many defenders, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Tanaka. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. And there's the whistle. They can't be separated after 90 minutes. And we're off. The first half begins with plenty of anticipation in the air. Could be dangerous. Possible chance. In it goes. The opening goal in this contest. Could be in. Oh, a goal! That levels it in the closing phase of this game.
Hello from the Hill Dickinson Stadium, a wonderful addition to the football landscape. My name's Guy Mowbray, delighted to be joined by Sue Smith for commentary. And a live game from the Premier League on the way. It's Everton, and they play Bournemouth.
Well, both managers will be reminding the players that it's important to get off to a quick start, really attack the opposition and put them on the back foot from the off. Hopefully we'll get a good game.
This is how Everton line up. Jordan Pickford is the goalkeeper. Idrissa Gana Gueye starts alongside James Garner in the centre of midfield. And in attack, it's Beto. To edge ahead. It is brilliant. It takes a very special player to score a goal as special as that.
Here it is again, and what great skill to beat his man. Can't get anywhere near him. And once he's found the space, he finishes it so well. It's a really good goal, that.
So it's 1-0 as the ball gets rolling again. Alcaraz. Gueye. Something could be on with this. Carlos Alcaraz. And he's through here. Beto. Intercepted. Great reading of the game. Truffet. That's a good ball. Nikolenko. Gueye. Alcaraz. Promising position, this. Well, that's going to be a free kick. Setting up the chance. A promising move stalls.
Oh, they stopped that really well, didn't they? Really well organised off the ball there.
Clivert. Decent looking attack, this. Genuine chance. Well, it's not going to count. Flag up quickly, offside.
I think he knew it as well. Immediately looked over his shoulder to check.
Garner. Excellent reading of the game to win the ball. Oh, could be here. Idrissa Gueye. Eva Nielsen. Now, this might be promising. This could be threatening. Surely now! Oh, I don't believe it! That's a sensational save! Played into the box. And on that whistle, the first half comes to an end. Well, he's made his mark on the game, proving particularly hard to play against. He's causing problems.
Well, it was certainly a good 45 minutes. Obviously got the goal to put them in front, but he's looked lively throughout.
And so the second half kicks off. Justin Kluivert. A decent move looked to be building, but that's it for now.
Yeah, looked like a real promising attack, didn't it? Closed down well there, stopped it quickly.
Well, here we go, time for the transition. That's a good challenge, out it goes. James Tarkowski. James Garner. Tarkowski. Garner. James Garner. Tarkowski. Garner. James Tarkowski. Cook. Justin Kluivert. Starting to get interested here. Zabani. Senesi. A good spell of patient possession. Justin Kluivert. One and two touch passing, making it look easy. Truffert. Chance to score. Oh, that's fantastic. That's next level keeping. They're making a change here. Delivered into the box. Could be a chance to break here. Gay. Garner. 10 minutes left to play.
Well, just listen to this crowd. They want a bit more. They know there's still time to find the equaliser. Surely they'll get another big chance.
Well, it only takes a second to score a goal, and there are still 5 minutes to go. That's good, strong play.
Yeah, clever play, waiting for support.
Cool. Opportunity here. And there it is! They lead by 2 now, and they can breathe that little bit more easily.
Well, here's the replay, and it's fantastic play in the box. Marked tightly, he does so well to just turn and find that yard of space. It's a really good finish.
So the lead is now Alcaraz. Gay. And it's all over, with the away fans able to celebrate the win and the 3 points.
Yeah, it was a positive performance. Some of the play today was great to watch. They moved the ball quick and created some really good openings. It's a good result.
There have been a few good performances out there today, but of all the players on show, he's one that's really caught the eye.
Yeah, it's a good performance from him and his teammates. Finished well for his goal. Great work rate throughout. I'm sure he'll be happy with that.
And with that, the first half is underway. To edge ahead. It is brilliant. It takes a very special player to score a goal as special as that. Genuine chance.
Well, it's not going to count. Flag up quickly, offside.
As well, immediately looked out.
This could be threatening. Surely now. Oh, I don't believe it. That's a sensational save. Oh, that's fantastic. That's next level keeping. They're making a check. Cook. Opportunity here. And there it is. They lead by 2 now, and they can breathe that little bit more easily. A very warm welcome to you from the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. I'm Guy Mowbray, joined for commentary by Stuart Robson. And it's a game from the Premier League on the way. It's Tottenham Hotspur facing Newcastle United.
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today.
And hello, wherever you're watching, welcome to North London. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It is Tottenham Hotspur up against Newcastle United.
The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
And the starting 11 for Spurs. Pedro Porro starts with Jed Spence in the fullback positions. And the striker is the very creative and eye-catching Richarlison. So, underway. And we expect intensity, passion, and a few goals for good measure. Malik Chow. Tonali with it. Sandro Tonali. Gordon. Released it nicely. And just blotting out the danger.
Yeah, he makes those interceptions so well.
And he's through here. Superb chance. Missing the target by a tiny margin.
Well, it's a difficult skill to get right, but he almost pulled it off there. He made such good contact with the ball.
Blocking the emergency exit. Please return to your vehicle immediately. Thank you.
Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, is there a better striker of the ball from distance? He really does hit it with such power and accuracy, and I'm sure we're going to see that again today.
Xavi Simons. Spurs pushing forward with options available. And it's played into the centre. But it wasn't quite as good as it looked when it left the boot. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Botman. Pope has it. Joelinton. Tonali with it. Anthony Gordon. Well, it's a very attractive passing sequence. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. Just wasn't a very good pass, finally. Archie Gray. Oh, quick and slick.
Yeah, brilliant stuff and great to watch.
He could pick out a teammate. And watched all the way by the keeper. And short it is. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Archie Gray. They'll be disappointed. It looked promising.
Well, that's a good turnover, isn't it?
Now, options are plenty. Might lead to a chance. Tonali with it. Bruno Guimaraes. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. No more time left. That is it for the first half here at the home of Tottenham. You might say he'll be happy with some aspects of his performance so far, but not every aspect.
Yes, there's certainly room for improvement. He's struggled to have any real impact on the game. He hasn't got on the ball enough, and when he has, he's given it away cheaply. But I'm sure we'll see a marked improvement in the second half.
And there we have it. The first half is underway. Teams back in position. Second half underway. This might be productive.
Yeah, they look such a fluid team at the moment, don't they?
A Spurs free kick it's going to be. Could be threatening. Now with Gray. Delightful passing. Oh, useful ball. Can he put them in front? Oh, crucial interception. Trying to tee it up. Oh, could be an opportunity here. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Decent looking ball. Just needs to stay calm. Oh, marvellous save. Great goalkeeping. And teammates around him. Oh, tremendous vision. Well, it didn't worry the keeper.
Well, this has to get better because, as those stats confirm, the attacking play from both sides just hasn't been good enough. It's all been a little bit too cautious so far.
Newcastle moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Anthony Gordon. Now opening things up. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Mickey van de Ven. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. Palhinha. And Palhinha with it. It's with Porro. Given away by Tottenham. Good idea. Harvey Barnes. Can they forge ahead? Yes is the answer. And that could be oh so important.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
So underway again, and time is tight if they have designs on a comeback.
Well, this game is far from over. Will Spurs get another big chance before the end? The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to that noise.
Palhinha. The clock is against Tottenham. but they might yet bite back. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. Well, that attack collapsed completely. And that is all for this game. The referee blows the whistle and Newcastle victorious. Their fans will be thrilled with the outcome.
Yes, Derek, well, it could have gone either way, couldn't it? It was so competitive for much of the game, but they kept pushing, kept believing, and probably deserved the winner in the end. A great result.
One man who strolled through the game was Harvey Barnes. Interested to get your thoughts on what he contributed.
Well, he obviously scored the winning goal, but it was his overall performance that impressed me most. He was on fire today.
Hello to you from the London Stadium, the venue for the 2012 Olympic Games. I'm Guy Mowbray, and it's a pleasure to be joined by Stuart Robson in the commentary box. And it's a game from the Premier League on the way. It's West Ham United, and they take on Manchester United.
When looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
This is the West Ham United team sheet.
Well, it's not fashionable, but 4-4-2 can still be a good system, both with and without the ball. Key to success today will be the wide players. They need to be the main creators.
Here's how Manchester United line up. Harry Maguire plays alongside Lisandro Martinez as the centre-backs, and they go with just one in attack. It's West Ham with the first touch, and we're underway. Kyle Walker-Peters. Promising looking attack, this. Brilliant. More of that, please. What a start to this match. Fantastic energy from the off.
Yeah, brilliant stuff. Let's hope that sets the tone here.
And the ball comes in. Nothing will come of it. It's been cleared. This is looking good. What next? And stopped in their tracks with a change in possession. Lovely weighted pass. And played in now. It's 1-0. The first blow struck very early.
just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So it's 1-0 as the ball gets rolling again. Fernandez. Now with Casemiro. Luke Shaw. Now Mateus Cunha. Martinez. Now with Maguire. Bruno Fernandes. And the hard work pays off. They won the ball. And this could be the moment for a counter. But they couldn't quite take advantage at the end of that. Tackle made and out for a throw. Closed it down well. Konstantinos Mavropanos. And it's given away. And Burma. And this could be. Oh, surely. Oh, wonderful stop from the keeper.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that save. It's absolutely magnificent.
Into the box it goes. And a nervy clearance, still pressure. And a bit of a disappointing end to the attack. Oh, they were getting interested there, but not anymore. Konstantinos Mavropanos. Jean-Claire Todibo. And that will do it for the first half here at West Ham. Some days it just doesn't happen for a player, and Bruno Fernandes is having one of those days.
Well, I've been disappointed with his game so far. As those touches show us, he just hasn't been getting into the right sort of areas. That's got to be improved if they're to get back into this one.
So the first half begins, West Ham on the ball. And the second half is underway, with Manchester United having work to do. Casemiro. Martinez. Behind, but no great panic here about firing themselves level.
Well, they're passing it nicely, but they need an end product.
They've lost it there, and the attack is over. Onto it, in on goal, and they've scored again. That puts them further in front. What a position to be in.
Well, Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
So off we go. 2-0 the score now. Bruno Fernandes. Now with Casemiro. Half an hour left for play. Possession lost just at the point of something happening.
Well, they certainly got their defensive shape absolutely right there.
Served through on a plate here. Moving through on goal. Another goal. And surely there's no way they can throw this away now. Absolutely dominant.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So it's 3-0 as the game restarts. Bruno Fernandes. Burmo. Bruno Fernandes. Genuine chance. A goal? Well, that's upset the majority inside this ground.
Well, here's the replay. The little 1-2 starts everything off, and the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
And the game kicks off again with the score 3-1. Thomas Soucek. No need to force things, content to pass it around.
Yeah, they mustn't get too complacent, though.
Mavropanos. So quarter of an hour remaining. And back with Areola. And the pass is incomplete. Nicely won. Brian Mbeumo. And he goes, and on, and on. Casemiro. It's a miss, but it was a good try.
Well, it's a chance, yes, and one they needed to take. They're struggling here, no doubt about that.
And there's going to be a change made on each side here. United recovering possession well. Goes on past the defender. And that'll be a corner for United. It's played in now. And that hasn't been decisively dealt with. And it's comfortably gathered. Well, the referee has blown, and it's a disappointing result from the United perspective. And it's 3 points dropped.
They were certainly off the pace today. Feet to the board in too many key areas. They need to refocus now and perform better next time out.
Well, he really has put in a first-class performance today. Absolutely magnificent.
Well, he looked a top-class player today. Every time he touched the ball, he was a threat. And he worked so hard for the team as well. What a good display that was.
It's West Ham with the first touch, and we're underway. Brilliant. More of that, please. What a start to this match. Fantastic energy from the off.
Yeah, brilliant stuff. Let's hope that sets the tone here.
Lovely weighted pass. And played in now. It's 1-0. The first blow struck very early. And this could be. Oh, surely. Oh, wonderful stop from the keeper.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that save. It's
onto it, in on goal. And they've scored again. That puts them further in front. What a position to be in. And served through on a plate here. Another goal. And surely there's no way they can throw this away now. Absolutely dominant. Bruno Fernandes. A goal! Well, that's upset the majority inside this ground.
Hello to you, wherever you happen to be. Our action comes to you today from Villa Park. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide tactical analysis, is Sue Smith. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Aston Villa, and they take on Brighton.
Well, it's so loud in here, isn't it? The fans are really up for this one, and I'm sure the managers will be reminding them, remember what you need to focus on and block out all of that noise.
Douglas Luiz, number 7, John McGinn, number 10, Emiliano Buendia, and number 11, Ollie Watkins.
Here's how the lineup looks for Aston Villa. Matty Cash plays with Luca Digne in the fullback positions. John McGinn plays with Emiliano Buendia out wide. And leading the line today is Ollie Watkins. And a look at the lineup for Brighton.
Yeah, it's the same formation, and I'd expect both teams to commit players forward. So the two holding midfielders, they're going to be key from a defensive perspective.
Thank you, Villa Park. Enjoy the game.
The wait is over. Now we're in business. Oh, good run this. Now what can he do with it? Well, a touch too heavy there.
Yeah, really well organised off the ball there.
Douglas Luiz. Now with Rodgers. Onana. And moving it forward. And firing it. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. They favoured a short one here. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. And back to Verbrugge. Wiefer. Van Hecke. Gomez. Mats Wiefer. Attacking with vigour. And Gomez with it. Lovely tempo to this passing sequence. Mitoma. Oh, I thought they were onto something there. And now Gomez. Well, that's splendid play. Can they jump in front? Closer intervention just then amid impending danger. Matty Cash. McGinn. On to Rodgers. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in their future? Well back. Oh, superb reflexes. Delivering it. Oh, good hands there from the keeper.
As you can see from the stats, the game isn't anything to write home about. Both sides lacking ambition at the moment. Hopefully we'll see more imagination in the final third and the game sparks to life.
Moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, this delivery into the box is just quality, right into the danger area, and it gives the attack the advantage. Then a brilliant finish to top it off. Met it with real confidence. That's a good goal, that.
Aston Villa
1-0 then.
Number 11, Ollie Watkins.
And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. And the referee's whistle, meaning that the first 45 minutes have come and gone here at Villa Park. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Yeah, he's had a good first half, and that's been topped off with a goal so late on. The desire to keep playing to the whistle will have certainly pleased the coaching staff, I'm sure.
So, underway, and we expect intensity, passion, and a few goals for good measure. And firing it. Oh, superb reflexes. Moving the ball forward, how creative can they be? And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward. And away they go again, into the second half. Matty Cash. John McGinn. Esri Konsa. On to McGinn. Morgan Rogers. Amadou Onana. Torres on the ball. Douglas Luiz. Buendia. Buendia. Played into the centre. It wasn't quite as good as it looked when it left the boot. Wiefer. And Gomez with it. Oh, the threat is there. Well, that attack collapsed completely. And a lot to like about this attack. Chance to play it in. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Plenty of room in the wide area. And he might be through here. Oh, now that is an excellent save. Ferdi Kadioglu. Van Hecke. Kadioglu. Yassine Ayari. Ferdi Kadioglu. On to Ayari. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Pau Torres. Rogers. 10 minutes to go then. Douglas Luiz. Fine build-up as they look to add to their advantage. Watkins. Well, might be. So almost at full time, and the home side on course to eke out a narrow win. Your thoughts?
Yeah, you'd say that marginally they've been the better side. They'll be happy if they can hold on in the final moments of the game, but they'll have to make sure they keep it tight and compact at the back.
And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. And there goes the final whistle. I'll tell you what, not the outcome fans of Brighton and Hove Albion had in mind this, a defeat. What did you make of it?
Yeah, it was a real below-par performance from them. They never really got going, did they? They certainly need to move on quickly and pick up for the next game.
Already no complaints whatsoever about his performance in this game.
Yeah, good performance and a really critical goal to give them the lead. They just couldn't cope with his movement today.
And we're off. The first half begins with plenty of anticipation in the air. And firing it. Oh, superb reflexes. Moving the ball forward, how creative can they be? And a goal to give them the lead. Well, if you like an old-time football feel, this is the place for you. We're in South London at Selhurst Park. I'm Derek Ray here at the microphone, and sitting alongside me is the former England international Sue Smith. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Crystal Palace facing Burnley.
It's a real pleasure to be here. It's been buzzing ahead of kick-off. Let's hope the football lives up to the atmosphere.
So the first half begins. Let's see what these two teams can serve up for us. Well, this is the team Crystal Palace have picked.
Yeah, it's a 5-2-3, and I do really like this system. It's got a very fluid look to it. It can be 5 at the back when you haven't got the ball, but those wing-backs can push on into midfield, and they make it more of a 3-4-3.
Can he deliver? Is it going to be? Well, a solid piece of goalkeeping. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Oh, the threat level is still high. Well, nothing comes of it. Yeremy. Tyrick Mitchell. And introducing the visitors lineup today.
Well, they've also gone for a 5-2-3. It's important that the wing-backs get forward at every opportunity. I just wonder which team are going to be the braver and push those players on.
Well, it's all about passing as they try to hit the front. Maxime Esteve. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Richards. Now with Wharton. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. To put them ahead! And the score sheet remains blank.
Well, that's a huge opportunity to take the lead, and he just doesn't compose himself.
Florentino. Armando Broja. Esteve. Walker just couldn't keep it. Wharton. Plenty of support here. And let's give credit to the defending. Esteve. On to Anthony. On the ball, Florentino. And that's where to send it. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Ismail Assar. And the pass deftly cut out. And that is going to be all for the first 45 here at Selhurst Park. You might say he'll be happy with some aspects of his performance so far, but not every aspect.
There's definitely more to come from him. He's just been a bit quiet, and at times he's made decent runs, but his teammates just haven't found him. I'm sure if he gets a chance in the second half, he'll take it.
So, underway, and we expect intensity, passion, and a few goals for good measure. Can he deliver? On a solid piece of goalkeeping. And the score sheet remains blank.
Well, that's a huge opportunity to take the lead, and he just doesn't compose himself.
So here we go into the second half with the defences on top so far. Well, we can give them high marks for their passing, but can they make this pressure count?
Oh, it's just about that final ball now, isn't it?
It did look on for them, but not to be. Armando Broja. On the ball, Florentino. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Free kick awarded then by the referee. And deep into the penalty area. Oh, disappointing clearance. Very quick thinking there. Counter-attacking possibilities. And fed forwards. Feeding it through. But off his line in a flash. Smart goalkeeping. Martin Dubravka. Palace now in potentially a dangerous position. And cleared away, a corner kick it'll be. And it is substitution time at this juncture, not just from one side, but from both. Corner kick played in. Still not clear. Well, that's the end of that for now. Florentino. Humphreys. Esteve.
Please go to the ticket office to meet Nathan. Thank you.
Danger averted for now.
Yeah, he's done well there. Sometimes you've just got to get rid.
And into the last 15 minutes of action. Tuanzebe. Mejbri. Maxime Esteve. Walker now. Tuanzebe. Here's Axel Tuanzebe. Maxime Esteve. Burnley unable to hang on to the ball. Could we see some late drama here? Tuanzebe. Could pose a threat on the counter. Genuine chance. Oh, superb reflexes. Both managers deciding this is the time to change things around. Both teams going to the bench. And he's fired over the corner. Oh, the threat level is still high. And the referee blows the whistle. Still all square at the end of 90 minutes. Hello and welcome, and if the weather forecasters are to be believed, we're in for a very rainy night here at the Etihad Stadium in Manchester. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis is Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It is Manchester City up against Fulham.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here, try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Introducing the starting players for Manchester City. Gianluigi Donnarumma begins in goal. Phil Foden plays with Rodri in central midfield. And leading the line today is Erling Haaland. And here's the starting 11 for Fulham.
Well, it's certainly a back four, but I think we'll see a lot of rotation in midfield. They just need to have a good understanding about when to support the front player and when to drop that little bit deeper. It certainly looks like a 4-5-1 to me.
Thank you.
So here we go, an exciting 90 minutes in prospect. Sasha Lukic. Well, the attack looks promising. Berge. Smart defending. Cherki. Oh, useful ball. Oh, it's on! They're keeping it out. Harry Wilson. Castagne. Moving the ball really well here.
I have to say they're looking good in these areas.
Emile Smith-Rowe. Will it happen for them? And a very good challenge. O'Reilly. Being pressed here. Great effort to keep that one in play. Berge. Now with Castagne. Anderson.
If there's John Scott in the stadium, can you please
Robinson.
make yourself known to the nearest steward? Thank you.
Iwobi. The ball with Lukic. Timothy Castagne. Robinson. Could be threatening. And he read it well defensively. And in with a real chance. And you've just witnessed a really high-class save.
Well, you won't see a better reaction save than that. That is a superb piece of goalkeeping.
It was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation. A very timely interception. Dias. And so the half-time whistle is sounded here in Manchester. So underway. And we expect intensity, passion, and a few goals for good measure. And you've just witnessed a really high-class save.
Well, you won't see a better reaction save than that. That is a superb...
So all even here. Who might produce that match-winning moment? Foden. Guehi. Mark Guehi. Well, it's all about passing as they try to hit the front. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence.
They got everything right there.
Emile Smith-Rowe. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Can they forge ahead? Oh, a change in the offing for City. He's driven in the corner. Will struggle to get it away properly. Well, the move breaks down. Just the challenge that was required. Cherki. Now with Reinders. And ball back with Fulham here. Good idea. Can he keep his composure? Opportunity again. Goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
Well, it's a great stop from that distance. He's reacted so quickly.
In the short corner, let's see. Oh, this looks useful. Timothy Castagne. Take it away.
He read it really well, didn't he?
Haaland. On to Anderson. Did a good job of cutting it out. Can he deliver? Oh, and it goes at long last. Deadlock broken. Will that be the one that gives them the win?
Well, I think that shows what a good rapport he has with the players. Well, this is worth watching again. Haaland beats the challenge with such ease, and from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
So they restart the game, and time is running out. Just 10 minutes to go. Well, no time to waste. Can they find an equaliser? And the referee blows for a foul. And Manchester City will go to their bench.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
So back underway following the equaliser. Bergen. Iwobi. And a goal here might be the clincher. And they won't complain about this. Well, a splendid individual performance, but the manager elects to make a change. The wall very much intact there. Can they set up a chance? A good and fair challenge. And there's the referee's whistle. These two sides cannot be separated.
Hello and welcome to Nottingham. The City Ground is our venue today. I'm your commentator, Guy Mowbray, delighted to be in the company of Stuart Robson. And a live game from the Premier League on the way. It's Nottingham Forest, and they play Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan, both teams can be physical, and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
Here's how Nottingham Forest line up.
Well, on paper, it's down as a 4-5-1, but for me, it's more likely to be a split midfield, with 3 supporting the front man and 2 sitting that little bit deeper as defensive cover.
A chance to cross here. This is how Wolverhampton Wanderers line up.
Well, on paper, they look a very balanced team. But the 3 advanced midfielders must at times make runs beyond the centre forward. Otherwise, they might just lack a bit of penetration.
Played back to Jose Sa. Ladislav Krejci. They've lost it, needlessly really. Dominguez. Aina. Gibbs-White, moving the ball forward. What can they do with this? But it will now be tidied up and cleared away. Ladislav Krejci. Intercepted. Great reading of the game. Getting physical, working hard.
He's done well to keep hold of it there.
Pass was read and the ball has changed hands. Wang Hee-chan. Able to come away with the ball. Gibbs-White. Hudson-Odoi. Now there might be a chance as they keep it moving. Could turn out to be a really good ball. Lovely setup. Nicolas Dominguez. Taking this on. And there's the whistle, and that's it for the first half at the City Ground. There's the first touch, and we're underway. And we go again, after a first half that won't live long in the memory. Wang Hee-chan. Setting up the chance. Morgan Gibbs-White. This is a positive-looking move. This for the lead. And there's the first goal of the match. Deadlock broken.
Well, they love him and he loves them. It's great scenes here. Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
The game needed a goal. That's what we've got. But what sort of response will we see now? Ladislav Krejci. Wang Hee-chan. Oh, that's really well cut out. So we move past the hour mark. Breaking at pace, this could be dangerous. Ola Aina. This is really nice. Another goal now would mean real control.
Can they just find that killer pass now?
Terrific chance. Somehow he's missed the chance. A big one.
Well, they might regret that later on.
Can the owner of the red sports car, that's a red sports car, parked outside main reception...
20 minutes left to play. Wang Hee-chan. A good spell of patient possession. Opportunity now. That's a decent bit of goalkeeping. And here is a change being made by Wolves. And the corner is fired in. Well, never seemed to get over the ball, in truth. Just clipped the top of his head. Needs to keep a cool head under pressure. Gomez. That's not a bad-looking ball. And they certainly still believe this looks promising. That hasn't got far. Corner to come. And there's going to be a change now. Williams. Morgan Gibbs-White. Nikola Milenkovic. Oh, brilliant anticipation. Chance for the equaliser. And they've done it. Level again with not long to go.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
And there goes the final whistle. It's all over.
Hello from the Stadium of Light, and we certainly hope it will be an illuminating experience. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide you with all the tactical talk, is Sue Smith. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It is Sunderland taking on Liverpool.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here, and I'm anticipating a good game today. The coaching staff have done all they can. Now it's about taking it onto the pitch.
Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him?
Yeah, he pulls the strings, doesn't he? He'll dictate the tempo, a very unselfish player. That's key to the way they play. I can't wait to watch him today.
And the lineup for the home side.
Yeah, it's a 4-5-1, but it will morph into a 4-2-3-1. The single centre-forward will be supported by the number 10, and you'd expect them to rotate and swap positions just to try and drag defenders out. The wide midfielders, they'll offer a threat in behind.
So the starting lineup for Liverpool. Alisson begins in goal. Virgil van Dijk plays alongside Ibrahima Konate in central defence. Florian Wirtz plays with Mohamed Salah out wide. And leading the line today is Hugo Ekitike. Granit Xhaka. Xhaka with it. Gertruida. Well, a good tackle. Salah. And space available inside. Oh, great save! But he's gone short with it. Good-looking move. Ekitike. Just had to keep his concentration to the maximum, and he did. Nordi Mukiele. Xhaka with it.
Please remove the card as soon as possible. Thank you.
Brian Brobby. Granit Xhaka. Trying to tee it up. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence.
Well, nice approach, wasn't it? But the final ball just wasn't there.
Alexis McAllister. Ryan Gravenberch. Now Mo Salah. Gravenberch. Szoboszlai. Now with Gravenberch. Well, the threat could be there. Can they forge ahead? Oh, and the decision is penalty. A big chance for them to take the lead here. Well, no card handed out. He gets away with a rebuke.
Well, he's probably got away with that, and you can see why they'd expect a card.
Can he make it 1-0? Oh, and he's fired it over the top.
Oh, it's poor. It's got to at least hit the target. I'm not sure he connects with it properly.
Gertruida. On the ball, Alderete. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. So the referee's whistle, and that brings to an end the first half here in the northeast. Not to be too blunt about it, but this has been a struggle for him up front.
Yeah, he has been quiet, nowhere near involved enough in those key areas. And they'll no doubt be hoping that he can find his spark again quickly.
So here we go, an exciting 90 minutes in prospect. And space available inside. Oh, great save! So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, this won't hurt the Liverpool cause. Corner awarded as they attempt to nudge in front. Playing it short. Not increasing the pressure. Another corner it is. And taken short. Sunderland struggling to keep possession here. So Bosley. On to McAllister. Released it nicely. And possession secured. Keeper's ball. Ryan Gravenberch. Just cutting off the supply. Omar Alderete. Trey Hume. Enzo Lefebvre. Now with Ballard. And playing it to the goalkeeper. Granit Xhaka. On to Mukiele. Xhaka with it. Now with Ballard. Goalkeeper has it. That's a very fine piece of tackling. Real chance. And holds on to it confidently. Trey Hume.
Well, it's so difficult to hear anything in here now. The noise level's certainly gone up, and there is still time for a winner, and you just feel the fans know it.
Five minutes remaining, and level pegging here. Mo Salah. Level it is. Closing moments here. Can Liverpool find a winner? Oh, what a wonderful save to keep it even.
I thought that was the winner. It's fantastic work from the keeper, though.
Trying to pick out a teammate. And it goes down as a missed opportunity from there. Well, the referee blows the whistle. Nothing to divide them after 90 minutes. Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Brentford, and they take on Arsenal.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
And here's the starting 11 for Brentford.
Well, on paper, they look a very balanced team. But the three advanced midfielders must at times make runs beyond the centre-forward. Otherwise, they might just lack a bit of penetration.
And so the starting 11 for Arsenal. William Saliba starts alongside Gabriel in central defence. Bukayo Saka plays with Leandro Trossard out wide. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. Bukayo Saka. Now in possession, Trossard. Foul, but rightly play on. Henry. Nathan Collins. Collins. Shade. Trying to tee it up. Well, you can sense the threat is there. And look at this! Reading it well. Intercepted at the right time.
Yeah, that's superb reading of the game.
And back to Raya. Henry. Damsgaard. Really determined play to hang on to it. Vitaly Janelt. Ouattara. Mikael Damsgaard. Oh, useful ball. And he's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. And a booking to add to the story.
Yeah, had to be cautioned for that.
Incapié. Rice with it. Gabriel. Declan Rice. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, he hasn't really been able to hit the heights in this game so far, has he, Bukayo Saka?
Well, he's almost been a bystander. You can see from the touch map, he just hasn't received...
Potentially. Well, it was a captivating first 45. What will the second half bring us here? Janelt. Well, it's all about passing as they try to hit the front. Can he deliver? And a goal! That will do it! They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
Subimendi. It's with Ødegaard. Subimendi. Declan Rice. Timber. "30 minutes to go then. Martin Ødegaard. Trossard. It's with Ødegaard. Rice with it. Good patience.
Yeah, lovely slick passing here.
Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Must be! Oh, terrific save! Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. And he's fired over the corner. Miles off target with that particular header.
Well, the defender did just about enough there. A difficult chance in the end, I would say.
Substitution for Brentford.
And a substitution in the offing.
Number 3, Rico Henry. Coming onto the pitch. Number 4, Sepp van der Berg.
Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Subimendi. And promising stuff from Arsenal. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. And players waiting in the centre. But into the keeper's gloves. And ball back with Arsenal now. Well, still time for them to level it. A delivery. And quick thinking defensively.
Well, that was how to defend the edge of the box.
Christopher Ayer. Frustration growing. Can't get the ball. Henderson. And showing fine vision. He's through. Oh, excellent work there to thwart a promising attack. Well, they've decided to make a change.
To be replaced by number 10, Abreki Eze.
Corner kick played in. Subimendi. It's with Ødegaard. Victor Gyökeres. The clock is against Arsenal, but what can they pull out of the fire here? Chance to finish. Oh, a moment of pure class. Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just?
Well, that is a brilliant strike. Just look at the connection he makes. That's how to hit a ball. It's a magnificent goal.
Goal for Arsenal.
And with that, the 90 minutes have come to an end. An even contest.